cool stuff. Happy Monday, everybody. I was supposed to be in Myrtle Beach, and I am so grateful I'm not in Myrtle Beach at the moment. I was there on Sunday, and it was just lovely. It was fantastic driving there, to be honest. The road all the way there, it was cloudy, so there wasn't too much direct sun. It was fantastic. I properly enjoyed it. But anyways, here I am sitting having a conversation for like 5 minutes. So on the 11th, I did not drop a on this day video, but I did drop it today because I do want to stay consistent with those, or fairly consistent. Let me rephrase that. It's obviously not consistent if you drop a day. And then I obviously dropped today's. So yeah, today was a really tough one for me personally, but you know, life sometimes is a little bit more than just taking those easy ones out. Yeah, I do need to clean these glasses. But yeah, that was my day. That was my my day. So tomorrow videos will continue as normal, as per normal, and I will drop around 10 o'clock tonight. I will drop a joke, a dad joke, in honor of my dad, who absolutely loved jokes. So we'll do that definitely. What I did find interesting was, if I go search on Bing or on Chrome, if I were to go search for dad jokes, they'll bring me not one dad joke. They'll bring up like websites where you can go find or pay for dad jokes. So my thinking is, I wonder if Siri could tell a dad joke. Hold on, let's see. Hey Siri, tell me a dad joke.
I make a lot of dad jokes for someone who's not a dad. It's a real faux pas.
Siri is funnier than what Chrome and Bing is. Thank you, Siri. Goodbye.
Okay.
So Siri has a sense of humor, whereas Bing and Chrome has absolutely zero sense of humor. Hey mate, happy, where are we, Monday today. Hope you had a good weekend. I'm having a shop whiskey quickly and a quick conversation. Just life in the fast lane. Howdy, how are you? Just taking it easy. Asked Siri if she could tell a joke, and she actually did. As someone who's not a dad, maybe she can tell us a normal joke. Do you have a turtle? That's a weird question. Let's ask Siri. Hey Siri, are you able to tell a joke with a turtle in it?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Can you tell a joke, Siri?
Why did the duck fall in love with the dog? He was purebred.
No turtles, mate, sorry. I suppose you own a turtle? Seems like a passion project. Anyways, it's all good. But yeah, that was literally the entire day today. So tomorrow everything should be back to normal. Hopefully, we'll see. Should be back to normal. So how many kids that I know of? couple and a few. When I say a couple and a few, that's 4. Do you have any kids? Yeah. So yeah, I definitely have a couple of kids. Very proud of my kids. They are sometimes the best thing that could happen to a dad. Other times not. It's all good though. Enjoying retirement. Yeah, so if you're enjoying retirement, by all means, mate, that's absolutely fantastic. I'm still working on my retirement, and I'm working, yeah, to get there as soon as possible. Oh, here we go. Okay, I have. Okay, so yeah, okay, turtles, yeah. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry, it died. Unfortunately, they do that from time to time. I know we had turtles. Yeah, I never owned them, but the kids would have them, and then I'd force them to put them back in the pond and so on. So yeah. Oh, cheers, mate. I appreciate it. Do you open carry? Well, I know a lot of people open carry. When I carry something, it's normally open, unless it's in one of my pockets. But yeah, no, I don't carry a gun on me necessarily. Oh, perfect, mate. Yeah, I love those generational names. They're absolutely fantastic. What's your favorite gun? I don't have a favorite gun. Maybe a paintball gun, I suppose. I'm not a huge fan of any form of weapons. Although I've gone shooting a couple of times and it's been proper fun. So I can't see myself killing something unless I want to eat it. And I've never been hungry enough to, I don't know, eat something that I've killed, so I've never done it. But there's this YouTube channel. Hold on, let me take a step back. There's this YouTube channel. I forget what it's called. I'll think about it and I'll tell you in a minute. And they go hunting like properly. Now this guy can cook a steak where even I, who can't taste steak anymore, not really, but even my mouth starts watering. Joe and Zach Survival, I think it's called. Hang on, I'll tell you now. YouTube. Have like a cabin in Minnesota or something. YouTubes. Joe and Zach. Yeah, Joe and Zach Survival. And the Zach isn't Z-A, yeah, it's Z-A-C-H. And Joe, obviously, well, you know what it is. Watch survival hunting videos. Yeah, it's this guy can make a steak where even I feel like eating it. So he's properly good. I normally, what I do is I'll put one of these. He has a couple of videos that's like 2 hours and longer. I'll put those on, fall asleep, and the next morning I'll wake up and it's obviously finished. But yeah. Okay. Whatever, mate. Tony, yeah. All right, Monsieur Dingleberry, son, sir. There you go. British people make your blood boil. There you go. So, anyways, long story short, you talking about it. I was told recently I need to watch what I tweet and put on Facebook. Thank goodness I don't have Facebook or any of those channels to where the police can monitor the living daylights out of you. And apparently, the British police will come for us that no longer, or that do not live in the UK, that live abroad. So I had a good laugh about it, and yeah, yeah, whatever they need to tell themselves to blow their hair back, so be it. But yeah, Joe and Zach Survival, it is properly good. Go watch the videos where he cooks a proper steak. It is phenomenal watching. So yeah, one day when I'm really big and strong, I'll be able to cook a steak that way. I'm still an apprentice. We look alike. There you go. You must be a fairly handsome young lad. But anyways, so yeah, I thought I'd pop in quickly and just have a quick share. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, so in fact, this reminds me, I need to go catch up on some Joe and Zach Survival. I haven't watched the video in a little bit. It's just been busy, hasn't it? It's been a busy summer, hasn't it? I spoke to somebody today. My wife was really worried we're not getting any green beans. And she explained to me, well, there's no ways you're going to get green beans. It's too hot. Green beans like to grow when it's a little bit cooler. So how's that for advice? I'll take that. Would you share? No, I wouldn't. Money is obviously not the driving force behind anything at the moment in my life. I could not be inspired to do anything by money. Don't share for... Okay, good on you, mate. Yeah. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I like these live streams. Every now and then you get some characters on there, and it's always good fun. I always look at it this way. A lot of people say a lot of things, and I see the fun in it more than anything else. You know, it's all good. Trump 2024. Yeah, apparently he was going to have an interview on X, but I haven't heard anything. I thought if there was going to be a proper conversation, they'd share it eventually on YouTube's. Oh, is it on now? Okay. Yeah, I'd love to hear what he says. I would love to hear, especially after the assassination attempt, you know. And I say this every single time somebody says Trump 2024. There's no place for any form of violence, political or non-political. You know, he has the right to run for president, and he has the right to do so in the safety and comfort of the American people. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but anyways, yeah. So yeah, I'd love to watch it. I'd love to hear what he has to say. I heard some of the fluff on the what's her name, on Miss Harris's running mate. He was talking about some of the stuff, had a proper laugh, and yeah. So the mudslinging is about to begin. It's going to be interesting. Definitely an interesting time, more than anything else. Need more people like you. Yeah. It's not a. We shouldn't be. We shouldn't. We should. So here's what I say, and my wife's behind me 100%. We should allow people to talk and allow people to convince us of what they believe is best for the country. I did find a couple of comments very interesting. I know that our former President Trump, he was talking about tax-free tips, and now all of a sudden the other side apparently is also saying tax-free tips. So it's going to be an interesting run. The mudslinging, what is it, September 24th, when the first debate between the Harris camp and Trump will be out. I think that's going to be, what is it, NBC, or have they settled on Fox yet? I don't know. But anyways, it's going to be interesting. Let's just say that. Yeah, hey, absolutely, go for it. You know, I will never ever tell someone what they believe is wrong or what they think is wrong. I may agree with you or disagree with you. All I'm saying is never ever attack someone for their speech. If someone has a different opinion, don't try and kill them. You know, that's all I'm saying. So, anyways, Dragon Ball, wasn't it Dragon Ball Z? My kids and I, we used to watch, my boys, not my baby girl, my boys and I, we used to watch Dragon Ball Z. So if that's the same thing you're referring to, I do miss those days, and I do miss my boys being little and getting excited about every day we would watch. So those were fun times, yeah. It's all good. That would be interesting to see. Oh, the debate. Yeah, that would be very interesting. I think it's going to be particularly interesting this year. So let's see. Yeah, it definitely appears to be interesting. I'm having a quick look. Normally they would have something if there's a debate. Maybe what I need to do is, I doubt they'll oh, you can go on X. No, okay. That should be fascinating. But yeah. And you can go and, well, I suppose listen to it. I don't think there's any video. Should be fascinating. Yeah, there's a map of the US. So this is my daughter, Haven, who drew everywhere she was going to travel. And, I mean, it's erratic at best. But she loves horses, and she wants to get a horse, well, I'd say a horse farm. And she's been watching Heartland and those, so she's spectacularly interested in Colorado, Washington State, Oregon, Wisconsin, those states, you know, those northern, western states. She's absolutely fascinated by it. She wants to have horses. Montana, Wyoming, yeah, all of those. She loves horses. So, you know, all I can do as a dad is support her. I told her I'll see, but maybe we'll get a piece of land out west and take it easy. So yeah. But yeah, she's currently on vacation at the beach. My wife, brother-in-law, mother-in-law, the boys, all except one, taking it easy at the beach. I was there last night, and I'm hoping to be there, excuse me, Tuesday night again. So that's gonna be interesting. Yeah. Myrtle Beach, yes. So funny story, the missus and I, we went to Myrtle Beach last year. Missed the US. Where are you now, mate? Are you outside the US? Okay, while you're responding to that. So my wife and I last year, we went to Myrtle Beach actually 3 times. Japan, oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh, hang on, I've spoken to you before. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, yes. So, that's where I'll be tomorrow, tomorrow night. But my wife and I, we were on the beach, and all of a sudden there was like this storm, but it came out of nowhere. Well, when I say storm, it started raining, was virtually no wind. About a year ago, August, about now, a year ago. And it was the funniest thing ever. I couldn't help myself laughing. But I've never seen, and this is the only way I can describe it, so mental picture here. I've never seen bikinis move that fast in my entire life. Ever. It was apocalyptic. And when I say bikinis, I'm referring to my wife and everybody else on the beach. Because when it starts raining, everybody's gone. They're off. Sound familiar? Yeah, probably, yeah. 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 So, yeah. So that's where I'm going tomorrow. I won't be staying long. I'll sleep over, and then 3 o'clock in the morning drive through back to North Carolina and take it easy. I've got a couple of things that I'm working through where I can't physically take off work, but I'll go through the week like 2-3 times back and forth. It's only a 3-hour drive, so it's not too terrible. I can live with it, so all good. Nice, nice. You must enjoy it. I'll say this, in my opinion, and so in other words, not a factual statement by any means. In my opinion, August is the best month for Myrtle Beach. The heavy. So let me explain or justify why I say what I'm saying. So we've been there June. June's very exciting. Everybody's excited to be there because it's nice and warm and so on. Everybody loves the beach, so it's great. And Myrtle Beach is possibly one of the most beautiful towns to go on vacation because it's set up as a vacation spot. And then July is just so apocalyptically hot. You cannot escape it. Even if you're going to the water, it's like going into a bath. And then August, it cools just a little bit down, so the tourism calms down, the air temperature cools down just a little bit. Well, when I say cools down, it's like still like 85, 87. So it's still hot, but it's not in the 90s where you struggle to, breathe. So, but yeah, we've been going for the past 10-15 years every year, and I've just had great experiences there. So yeah, July and August. Yeah, July is a bit hot for me, I'll be honest. I'm not used to that kind of heat. I tend to even struggle at night. And now there's apparently a new law where you're not allowed to have a beer on the beach. Ways around it, shall we say? But yeah, there was a board up yesterday that said you're not allowed to drink beer on the beach. So that's unfortunate. I mean, I understand if people get totally idiotic on the beach. You don't want that, of course not. But I mean, I like a beer on the beach at least. So, anyways, that's just me. But yeah, speaking of beers, I'm gonna have an Amstel Light. I think I have on in the freezer. I had nothing left in the fridge. They were all still unopened, still sealed. So I'll drop 2 in the freezer, and I'll probably pop those out in a minute. Have one tonight. Yeah, no beer on the beach. Many ways around it. Yeah. My brother-in-law, he visited in 2017, 2018, somewhere there. So he walked onto the beach with a beer in the canister, and I saw it, and I said, "Hold on, you're not allowed to walk in the US in the streets with beer. So I don't think you're allowed to walk on the beach." And we walked back, and we saw there was a sign, "No beer on the beach." So too bad, so sad. But yeah, I don't have an opinion on that. I like my beer on the beach, but then again, I do know when to stop. On a really, really hot day, I won't have too many. On a really, really moderate day, I won't have too many either. So yeah, I think so. But anyways, yeah. So it's really lovely. I've got some footage. We got there. Today's Monday. So yesterday, I left at about 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. I left the beach, and I walked into the water, with just my feet, and it felt lovely. The water was perfection. And then I walked out, and my feet were all sandy. And for some reason, the areas where you can wash your feet off, there were a couple of them that they removed. I don't know whether that was because of Debbie or what the purpose of the removal was, but they removed a couple, and the one at the hotel where we were was one of them. And so I had to go to where the pool area is, and they have, just before you enter the pool, they have this little area where you can wash your feet down. So I did that quickly, got in the car, drove back. I must be honest, when I got home at like 1, almost 2, I was completely knackered. And to be honest, today I work from home, and lunchtime, about 1:30, somewhere there, I just said, hang on, I need to go take a break. I laid down for a little bit because of, well, anyways, let's not get into that. I've got a bed downstairs, so I got on it, slept for about a good solid 30 minutes, and I felt like a new human being. Although right now, I can feel that I need some sleep to catch up. Love Myrtle Beach, yes. Oh wow, yeah. We did see quite a few military vehicles driving back and forth. Emerald Isle, wow. Yeah, my wife was talking to me about some of the islands in Georgia. I didn't know about the islands in that area, so yeah, might be worth your while. I don't know whether there's a bridge to it or whether you have to take a ferry. I know some of the islands we visited in Florida, I think there were bridges, but it was quicker to travel by ferry. So, but anyways, that's also nice. Yeah, yeah, definitely. The Myrtle Beach is pretty spectacular. Anyways, I've been here for 30 minutes. Wow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna kill this quickly. I'm gonna see if I can listen to this Trump speech. I'm actually looking forward to it. I haven't listened to anything really political, like really anything, in a little bit. So I think it would be good to have an idea of what's going on. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to say cheers, mates. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. I'll be back at some stage, probably tomorrow night. No, Wednesday, Thursday, somewhere there. We'll do it again. Thank you so much for joining. It's been an absolute pleasure. Wish you guys a lovely evening, and we'll talk soon. Take it easy. Bye.